I've been running my agency for the past couple of years and things have changed a lot. In that time, I went from almost quitting my agency to making $0 a month for around 6 months to actually going and quitting my 9-to-5 job and scaling my agency to over $145K a month. And if I'd kept using the same strategies all these gurus on YouTube are pushing, I would be stuck in the same position you might be right now. And with AI emerging, trust is at an all-time low when selling lead generation, and there are more people doing it than ever. And I get that it sometimes feels impossible, so that's why I want to tap into the exact playbook so that you can get ahead and actually win. And the first part that I want to tap into is the old and dying agency model. And this is the model that kept me broke and stuck for so long, so let me explain it so you guys don't fall into the trap of using the old agency model. So the first part of it is that there are two main offers in which everyone ran and don't really work as well anymore. And these are the PIF offer, so like paid in fulls, in which these clients would pay you 5 to 10K upfront for a few months, or the standard retainers in which you just charge $1,500 a month every single month, right? And inherently there aren't really any like huge problems with the exact offers. It's just that they make it a lot harder for you to make a lot of money and to actually scale up with your clients, leading to you making more money, right? And it also makes it a lot harder of our sales process because so many of these clients have actually been burned from these specific offers in the past. So there's little trust in the sales process. So if you just like, oh yeah, like 10K for 6 months, they're like, I've done this before, and they don't really want to work with you, right? So what you do need to do is actually adapt to the new offers that I'm going to explain later on in this video, because these will lead to you making a lot more money with your agency and will actually lead to you enjoying running your agency, unlike most people in which they just start their agency and end up quitting their agency a few months after, because you don't want that, right? And the second part of the old and dying agency model is that you used to be able to target whoever you wanted to, because Facebook ads were new and people would be like, oh yeah, Facebook ads, just let me do Facebook ads. And you'd be able to sign on whoever you want and you'd be able to make money from that. But now in today's age, Facebook ads are not really like a huge and exciting thing anymore for a lot of these clients. Then they don't really care about how you actually generate the leads for them. So why would you target like low and broke niches? Because it literally leads to you not making as much money as possible. So in the old and dying agency model, you used to be able to target any single niche, but that is not the case anymore. And the third part is that the old model is a churn and burn agency. So meaning all the old agencies used to do is just focus only on getting clients and not really caring about service delivery and actually getting good results. And this leads to all these agencies that end up quitting later on, because there's so many agencies you've heard in the past who aren't a thing anymore. They stopped running their agency, and it's because they were a churn and burn agency. They don't focus anything on client results, or they don't focus anything on service delivery. They only care about getting new clients in the door. And this leads to a lot of different chargebacks, a lot of different disputes, and ultimately leading to your clients hating you. And that's not an enjoyable way to run your agency. So you don't want to do this. So I'll show you the new way of doing this so that you cannot have any chargebacks, or you don't have clients hating you. You actually have your clients relying on you and wanting to keep working with you and staying with you for years. And the last part of the dying agency model is that you'd be chasing clients who do not want to work with you. So you'd send godly amounts of outreach every single day, literally like tens of thousands of emails every single day with unrealistic offers. And you do the same thing with paid ads. You would throw ads out there with unrealistic offers. And yes, you can actually get clients doing this, but this leads to clients signing on with you and then you promising them unrealistic things. And then they leave you after like a month or two because you promised them certain things that you cannot actually fulfill on. So that is the old and dying agency model, and let me explain what this model will actually do to you. It will lead to a huge burnout from you, because you will be like, oh yeah, I am making no money from this and I hate running this agency. It's not enjoyable. All my clients are leaving me every single day, and it's just not an enjoyable process. So let me tap into the new agency model that will lead to you printing cash and actually enjoying running your agency, because you can actually get them good results on this basis and you scale your clients up and making you more money. So the first part of the new agency model is that you only target high ticket and rich businesses. Because if you target high ticket and rich businesses, they're already doing really well without you already, right? So your ultimate goal is to scale them up even higher and make them reliant on you for all the new business that they get so that you in return make more money. And since they're already high ticket, they have enough money to spend a lot every single month with you on Facebook ads, YouTube ads, or whatever you choose. And this will lead to you making more money. So you don't need to target those low ticket and broke niches anymore, because that will ultimately lead to you burning out and not making that much money. So the whole goal of this new agency model is to target high ticket and rich people, because if you solve rich people problems, you'll make a lot more money. And the second step of this new model is to actually run from your own personal branded page when you run ads for your clients. So no more running ads from your clients' pages, because this will just lead to a lot of confusion in terms of setup and onboarding, and actually lead to you building something that is actually sellable in the future. Because if you run from your own personal branded page, you'll actually be able to build something, and it'll be a lot easier for you to actually onboard clients and get started right away, in which all these other old agencies are probably just going into their client accounts, running from their page and getting all that set up, and they have to customize all these different ads in which they run for them. It's a lot harder of a process to actually scale up with a lot of different clients because you don't have your own personal branded page. So that is a huge distinction we made early on, is that we need to run from our own personal branded page rather than all of these clients' pages. And there's also benefits in terms of like, you can run ugly ads and it not really impact the brand at all when you do it this way. So definitely run from a personal branded page, and this will make your life so much easier when running ads for your clients. And the third step of this new agency is actually adding in performance-based offers. So in the past, you'd only run your standard PIFs or your standard retainers, and that's the only thing that you used to do. But in this new model, you run performance-based offers because you realize it'll make it a lot easier for these clients to sign on with you because you have skin in the game. So you could do like an offer like the pay per lead offer, in which you charge each client per each qualified lead that you get them. So you'll want to scale them up more so you can make more money. And then it'll also show that you have some skin in the game by doing a performance offer. And another model that I love is a percentage based of ad spend. So you spend a certain amount with your clients per each month, right? And then you take home a percentage of that after the month. So it shows that you have some skin in the game, so you're not charging everything up front. It shows that you actually want to put in the work and actually scale up your clients because you actually care about them, right? So definitely add in performance-based offers, because that's a huge step of this new model, is adding different performance-based offers in. And then yes, you can still do like some standard retainers or like some PIFs if you want to switch things up a little bit. But the key thing is to have multiple different offers in this new model so that you can make the most money possible and actually enjoy running your agency. And by adding in these different performance offers, it'll make you a lot more focused on actually providing a good service for your clients and focusing everything on the creative, because lead generation, everything is on the creative. Yes, you can try to do like the copy and paste ads, but you'll soon realize that that doesn't work. It might work for like a little bit of time, but it doesn't work. So you need to be focusing everything on service delivery and on the creative, because you'll realize the more you focus on service delivery and the creative, it'll lead to you getting more leads for your clients and actually being able to scale up your clients and actually making you more money. And once you actually focus on doing everything you can to provide the best product on the market, you'll realize that all these clients will stay with you longer, and this will lead to your clients actually becoming reliant on you to actually bring in new business for them every single month. And this will lead to you having a lot more long-term money in this game and actually enjoying running your agency, because you don't want to run your agency with your clients leaving you every single month and they don't really care if they use your service or not. You don't want that. You want to actually provide a great service so that they stay with you for the long term and you make the most money possible. So with this new model, your sole focus becomes just running and creating ads every single day. And then later on, you can add in different team members to actually facilitate a better service delivery at scale. And in return, you'll be getting your clients really good service delivery. So getting new clients won't become a challenge. You'll already know what you can do. You'll be able to provide the best service on the market. So you won't need to actually do all these unrealistic guarantees. You can just have you can just say what you do, and clients will sign on with you, because they don't care about these unrealistic guarantees anymore, because they've been burned by so many of these agencies in the past. So once you become really good at what you do, all these clients will just flock to you, because you're one of the few agencies that actually know what they're doing and it can actually provide a good service for them. And this new model will allow you to actually print money with your agency and actually enjoy running your agency and make long-term money with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. And if you have any questions about this new model, comment them down below and I'll respond to you answering any questions you might have about this new model. So get to work and peace.